this a thing? I think that's the title.
The official name.
I keep having to think about it because I don't actually know what we are.
Well, I keep wanting to say, like, why are we watching this? Which was, I think that was a name we had.
Yeah.
And then changed it.
It's a little too many syllables.
Who's this guy? Who the fuck is that?
This
What the fuck is that
the new
voice?
intern.
Holy shit. Oh yeah, we got a new intern.
That is true.
Marissa died. He's gone.
Marissa died.
Jimmy.
By the way,
Jimmy was here. He's dead.
By the way, Marissa also has small tits.
Small tits.
Definitely true.
Are we gonna have to do that every podcast now?
I'm hoping. I mean,
Okay.
she told us to
No,
say
she
it once. She never said don't say it again.
True.
So we hired a new intern.
Yes.
Yes.
To do
Yep.
all the work for us.
Yeah, we hired him to pick a new show for us a few weeks ago. We hired
That's
him
true.
for that, and
That's
he
true.
picked Danger 5.
I feel like that was a success so far.
Yeah, I mean,
episode
1.
That was an episode.
Yeah.
We'll get into it.
We'll talk about it in a little bit. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah.
New
tell me yourself.
intern.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. First,
Yeah.
I would like to say, we promise to actually feed you
We've got a system now.
and give you
You have schedules.
more than enough ventilation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we looked it up actually, and apparently you gotta give 3 meals a day.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's usually how it works.
So yeah,
I thought it was like fish. We could just feed them like once.
I thought it was like a snake where you give them a rat once a month and they're good.
Or you're like Nico and you just eat when you're hungry.
Yeah, so
Those are the options.
With that, the issue is if they start yelling they're hungry, you have to feed them. You can't just ignore them in terms of volume.
Well,
that's true.
I had a Shih Tzu, man. I'm not really good with this pet care thing. I'm very negligent pet
You had
owner.
a fish? Didn't you have a fish?
Fair point.
That's true. I had a super fish.
Yes.
I had
Did your fish live like 19 years?
Yeah.
A super fish.
His
It
fish
actually
lived forever.
it outlived me, if that's possible.
What do you mean?
By the time like I die, I think the fish will have lived longer than myself. Yeah, no, it's like a fish from Krypton or some shit, and it just
No, seriously, how long did that fish live?
4 years. 4 years,
That's
like
long.
It's a goldfish.
For a fish.
Yeah, I didn't
Especially
feed it.
goldfish.
I didn't feed it or anything. My mom did. It's possible that like the fish just kept dying and my mom just kept replacing it.
Do you think so?
Just kept.
That's a distant possibility.
No, but it's possible. It's certainly. It's like I'm not looking like for freckles on the fish or anything, like any specific birthmarks.
He had 80 scales. This is a scam.
Exactly.
Here's the thing about goldfish, though, and it's not something not a lot of people know, is that the reason they lived so short a time in captivity is because they don't have enough space to really, like, flourish.
Really?
Normally, with any kind of fish, you're supposed to have about 10 gallons of water per fish. If you keep a goldfish cared for in the proper tank, they can live for up to, like, 15 years.
Wow.
Really? Do they
just
get
a-
really big?
Yeah, they grow to the size of their tank.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
I feel
So
like
wait a
eventually we got to get to a point where we actually get a goldfish and just actually like talk to him during the show.
Okay.
See how he's doing.
Wait a minute. I'm just picturing a 10-gallon tank.
With one goldfish.
Just one.
He's living in a mansion, that guy.
It is. No, but it's still just like it's like one little tree, couple
One
pebbles
castle.
at the bottom, the castle, the little
That's
The
it.
little submarine guy.
the
Yeah.
scuba diver in there, and it's just one fish just taking up 10 gallons of water. I think we need
What's like, don't you have to change the water? Or can
You do, and you have to make sure it's the right temperature when it goes in, or they could die of shock.
Fuck that
God.
shit.
Fish are a lot harder to care for than most people
guess,
realize
man.
at first.
Well, maybe it's just because we just have so many of them. They're so cheap. We just don't care.
That is true. Humans don't give a shit about fish.
I mean, you could buy one for what, like a penny?
Yeah.
or
like-
literally just win one in a game.
So it's only
I won 5 in a game. That's the thing about my fish from Krypton is I went to like a county fair or some shit, and it's true. And we fished out like a bunch from like that little wading pool that they put all the fish in, and I think we caught 4
with a what? With a net?
little net. You get a little game because they're just getting rid of
Also,
goldfish.
it's like let's play suffocate the fish for a few seconds.
right, yeah, and you've taken a little plastic bag and you can take it home. 3 died on the trip home. Like those 3, they just didn't last the way home.
Probably of shock.
That's
It's-
true.
Probably.
No, he's the thing though. It was a gauntlet. Survival of the fittest.
That's true.
You had
Well,
to decide which one was
Survival
worthy.
of the fishest.
There you go.
My dad was probably
Boo!
my dad was probably driving, so there was like a lot of shaking and whatnot, and
Were you in the frown?
probably.
They probably got scared half
I
to death
don't
twice.
remember who it was so long ago, but I remember 3 died, and
One lived for 4 years.
1 lived to tell the tale of the
One,
other 3.
The tail.
one lived. Boo!
One lived to tell the scale.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
Please don't. Fred the fish. Was his
That's
name.
right, Fred the Fish.
Named after Fred Flintstone.
That's dumb.
No, it's
So
not.
anyway, my name's Brian.
Brian.
Oh yeah, we still haven't introduced you.
Tell us about yourself, Brian.
Well, I'm 24 years old. I'm in.
Thanks for the
graduate
introduction.
school.
Great.
Yeah, woo,
No, I'm
okay.
just kidding.
Why did
I
you
like terrible things.
Why did you apply
We all
to be
do.
an intern
I
here at the Nico Empire?
Because
What-
I like terrible things. And
Where-
I thought
where did-
I saw what you were doing with Pompidou, and I thought we could do more.
And you saw the other podcasts I do. I'm like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
all fits the thing.
Where did you hear of us from? Was it from our Amazon or
No,
Google search?
I had a vision one morning.
Oh.
And it just came to me. It was a holy vision. This is a holy purpose.
I think it's interesting because I've known you for a long time, so
But you never once mentioned it to me.
I know.
It's
You just
amazing.
came to
It's
me
the
one day and you were like,
Really, because
hey.
I'm pretty sure I found his application on Monster.com.
It wasn't even like that monster. It was like a website for monsters.
Yeah. It was Monsters.
It was actually
Oh,
Lady
yeah.
Gaga's website.
Yeah.
It seemed pretty misplaced, but we found it.
I figured when the time was right, it would be found.
I set up a Craigslist for this, but I got a lot of different responses that weren't intern related.
Wait, did you actually? You
No,
actually
I'm
did?
joking.
Oh. I was like really
That'd
excited
actually
for a
be
second.
hilarious.
It'll be pretty good. Interns wanted for.
Okay, so
And so yes, thank you for joining us on the ride. I think we should
Yes.
address first of all we took a week off because we did
Well,
something. called...
I actually wanted to bring that up.
well, I would like to talk about it.
I'm gonna call this segment "Fuck You, Nico."
Oh, fine.
Me too.
Okay, let's go.
Let's throw Nico under the bus.
For the past, how long have we been doing this?
Since April,
April.
Yeah.
so 3-4 months or so.
Yes.
Something like that. 3 months.
3 months. Every Tuesday we've been getting together and recording.
And even before that, because we were doing movie night on Tuesday.
For like a month or two before that.
Yes.
So we've
but
been getting together for 4.5 months or so.
Then we did Kill Me a Thon on Monday.
Oh yeah,
It
because
was
we
like-
take 1 week, do it on a different day.
I totally forgot. We didn't even talk about it once. I didn't see either of you.
And then he has the gall to tell me, "Oh, we should have talked about it sooner." My response was, "No, we shouldn't have, because we've been doing this every Tuesday for 4 fucking months."
well,
If I may pull up the text message I got about that,
Yes.
because I was supposed to be there last week.
yes.
Yes, he was.
We gave him the day off work.
Nick's all excited. He's got me. He texted me the address and everything, and then he texts me at 6:30. We're supposed to get together at 7. Nico canceled because he forgot, like an idiot.
Yes. I'm like, I think I asked, like, what time are we meeting up? And he just sends me, we're not doing it. Nico forgot. So,
With the air quotes.
With the air quotes.
You included air quotes?
In the text.
No,
no,
I
in
actually-
the text, it was quote. It was in
I wrote
quotes.
air quotes
Was
in the
forgot,
text.
yeah.
Air quotes.
He
Not
wrote-
even real quotes.
Yeah.
No, he actually sent a video of himself doing air quotes along with the
Yeah,
text.
it took a lot of effort.
Regardless.
More effort than you put into the show last week.
Oh! Oh!
True. Listen, as it turned out, kind of needed the week off after Kill Me a Thon. Kill Me a Thon was a rough one.
I
guys.
was perfectly fine afterwards.
I
guys-
Wasn't.
I was.
You guys are weak-willed because you didn't even watch the worst one. You did not watch Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know.
That is the worst one.
Let me tell you this. Brian has another list of 5, I'm pretty sure, that he can
4
get
or
us
5, yeah.
Yeah.
easily.
Okay.
Like, I'm
Cannibal Holocaust is the
Tusk,
worst
I'm
of
sure.
the worst. Tusk is great.
Well, Tusk is not disturbing, though.
It
Tusk is a
Tusk
comedy.
is disturbing.
I thought it was more like a
it's
sort of.
it's like a very dark, disturbing comedy.
It was like campy, though.
yes, but it was still disturbing in its
These
campiness.
were not campy.
No, I'm
These-
well aware.
These
seen
Cannibal Holocaust. The director, if I remember correct, was actually put to trial
For
because
like crimes against humanity.
because they some people legitimately thought, because of how realistic the scenes were, that he killed the actors
Yeah.
during filming. It was the first like mockumentary type.
One
film.
of, one of the movies we watched
Actually, Irreversible,
had the
right?
similar situation.
Irreversible had a similar situation.
Because they actually had one of the actors going to hiding, I guess.
Yes, they put one
Purposely.
Yeah.
One
Oh
a guy
my
who
God.
got his skull bashed in with a fire
Fire
extinguisher in very sort of vivid detail. It looked it was really realistic. The director said, "Yeah, just don't talk to the media for a couple months. Just sort of go off and don't tell anybody where you are." And people thought, "Oh my God, this guy's dead. We can't find him anywhere." And then he had to come out and like clarify to everybody, like, "Oh my God, I'm not dead."
Yeah, but Cannibal Holocaust is banned outright in several countries, and
It is,
there's a
Still
lot.
is.
There's
Still is.
Yeah, still is.
Is it
there's
in
a
the US?
lot of no.
No.
Okay,
There's
good.
a lot of
European
animal
ones.
deaths in the movie that are actual legit. They killed the animals
I
and
know-
fed it to the natives.
I know exactly what
Ooh.
you're talking about.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's okay.
I have heard of that. I will just say there was a little bit of controversy on our list of the 5 most disturbing, because a lot of these movies that I got, 4 out of 5 of them, I heard about on a podcast called The Film Vault. Film Vault's a big deal, right? So
Sure.
I said to them, so I go to those guys, I'm like, hey, look, we watched they did a top 5 list of top 5 most disturbing movies ever made. We watched them all in a row over one night, and they went like crazy for it, but they're like, hey, you missed one. There's a movie called Salo, apparently. Salo.
Sallow.
Salo. Salo. It's apparently about a lot of child rape. Ton of child rape in Salo, and we missed that one instead. Put Clockwork Orange in there instead.
Well,
Okay, well, come on.
it's a good thing we're planning on doing this again.
Yeah, we got plenty more to do.
Yeah, can we get off the rape?
You know,
Because I said it before and I'll say it again. Too much rape.
Too much rape.
Too much
Too
rape.
many rapes. Too
many rapes.
I don't know if that's really okay to make a song about.
not quite okay. It's not okay.
It's not okay.
But I will just say, Kill Me-a-thon, it was a much bigger success than I thought it was going to be.
Than all of us were expecting.
This was one of the most heavily downloaded, the most well-received, shockingly, episodes of any podcast I've ever done. Just pretty much the most successful, and we're getting a lot of new listeners because of it. Our subscribers basically doubled over the last 2 weeks. So hello to everybody that is new.
So thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you for
Yeah, they probably
listening.
unsubscribed after last week.
That is true.
So it really doesn't matter. So we're back to the original group.
Back to the original
For,
10.
for Kill Me a Thon 2.0, I think we should take a page out of Danger 5's book. Bring some pistols with us just in case.
I think so.
Yes.
I think so.
What?
Speaking of Danger 5.
Oh, I forgot to say one thing.
We got to do our
Podcast.
15-minute introduction before we even talk about the show.
Yes.
We really do.
That's like our tradition.
That's our thing.
Kill Me a Thought. I told Zach about this already. So I am watching. I'm just flipping through the channels one day, and I come across HBO.
I told him.
Oh, you told
I don't know
him?
if you did. I don't remember.
John
Tell me.
Wick, Willem Dafoe.
The movie.
Physical
Oh,
reaction.
Oh,
Yes.
John Wick.
oh my god!
Sorry, go.
Yeah, they don't know.
Yeah, they didn't hear it.
Just spoiled everything. Just summarized it.
Well, because I already told them, and then I honestly
Ned Stark dies. It's basically what you just did right now. So
Well, I mean, if he's in something, I usually assume he's gonna die. That's perfectly fair.
Sean
here.
Bean?
Yeah.
Sean
Yeah.
Bean dies in everything.
yeah. So I'm flipping around and I come across the movie John Wick on HBO because I heard it was pretty good and I wanted to check it out. And Willem Dafoe was in that movie. So I flip on HBO because I heard it was pretty good, like halfway through John Wick or whatever, and I see Willem Dafoe's face. Okay, I just see his face.
Yes.
And immediately my stomach starts to churn and I have a physical reaction
but, like,
to just seeing him.
Antichrist wasn't that bad.
Did you
Nico-
see it?
You don't
Yes, I watched
Nico
it in its
couldn't
entirety.
watch Walking Dead for years.
I couldn't.
He was too
Yeah.
scared.
I was
Jesus.
I was too scared. I couldn't get through
he is a pansy.
it. But that is true.
That's the only way to describe it. He literally was probably had the worst experience of Kill Me Thon compared to any of us here.
Oh yeah, he wanted out like in the first movie,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "Can we stop here?" And we're like, "No, fuck it. No, we're gonna keep
Tie
going.
him down
Let's
to a
do
chair,
it."
staple his eyes open.
So I saw him and I just
That would
imagined.
have been the least graphic thing we watched.
Probably.
And I am so I imagined his penis getting jerked off and blood coming out. And
Right, that was gross.
Yeah.
Imagine
That was
a
Don't remind
clitoris
me.
getting cut off, and I had to leave. I had to change the channel. I just had to. I couldn't deal with it, and I physically became ill. I don't think I can ever look at him again now. Willem Dafoe's face just makes me have
Just
that.
imagine him as the Green Goblin right now. I'm just like,
I can never watch Spider-Man again. Great, fantastic. I
Well,
can
I
never
mean,
watch
those
Spider-Man.
are pretty bad.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck
now,
you.
now you have
No,
a reason to
no,
not
he
watch
was them.
The first one was good.
I
Second
don't like
one was
them.
okay. Third one was like it was the B horror movie of the Spider-Man franchise.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 is a masterpiece.
I kind of hated all of them.
He
so.
loves the original.
I do. I love the original.
I
I,
like
love
the
both
new-
the
I
original.
like
The,
the new
the,
set.
the Andrew Garfield ones
I like
were
the Andrew Garfield ones.
superb.
But they stopped.
They were superb.
Yes,
They were
Yes,
so-
I agree.
See,
Did
we
you
like
not
them.
watch them?
We like them. You don't.
I watched
so
them
good.
and they were such failures that they had to stop. They had
They
like
were
5
so,
movies.
No, because they were good though. They were really good.
They were so good they had to stop. They're like, we can't take all this amazing.
Because
oh
they
my
made a
god!
because they made a deal with Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh my
and had to
god,
reboot it.
Electro! Yeah, they had to reboot it again. If Andrew Garfield was so great, they would have kept him.
No,
They didn't though. If he was so like, oh my god, I can't take my eyes off of this guy. He's
No,
such
it's
a
because
compelling
Marvel
being-
offered Sony a shit ton of money.
That's
this
true.
year.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not-
why.
I'm not happy
Because
with-
Amazing Spider-Man did so well, they're like, okay, now we want Amazing Spider-Man. So they bought Amazing Spider-Man.
You heard a drastically different version of this story than I did. That is totally...
It did not do well in the box office. I personally thought they were great
I liked
films,
them.
but they didn't do well commercially.
Spider-Man was a huge flop for them, and they were actually losing money on it. And they're like,
Which is probably part of the reason they struck.
Well,
a deal.
then my theory is that they put too much money into the movie, and maybe they should cut that out.
What they should have done
make
is not.
a better movie. How about that?
Yeah.
They
just
should not
focus
have
on
cast
story,
another
but-
white kid as Spider-Man, though. They should have gone the Miles Morales route, so that way another reboot wouldn't have felt so contrived.
Yeah.
It would have been different.
Yeah, but it is the word that we use for Spider-Man now is contrived. Everything about everything Marvel. No, the thing was like Guardians of the Galaxy. A Guardians of the Galaxy movie made like double the amount of money that the
They didn't
Amazing
even.
Spider-Man
They also
2
didn't
made.
put as much money into it. They didn't expect it.
Yeah.
They did not put as much.
But
money
it
into
still did twice the amount of success. And we're like,
Right.
all right, we can either do Spider-Man on its own with Jamie Foxx and Paul Giamatti, or
That was great.
That was stupid.
No,
I
it
didn't-
wasn't.
I thought that was kind
so
of.
we can either do that, or we can just put the Avengers name in front of it, and all of a sudden it's going to make all the money in the
Oh, you got a
world.
text from Mike Costantini.
I did.
It says, "Hey,
Because they're playing cards, and they want me to play cards. And I said, no, I have podcasts to record.
yeah, there's more important."
So that's what I did.
See, what really happened last week is he got a text like that. He's like, I'd rather play cards this week.
Anyway.
Probably.
Okay, so can we actually start talking about the show now?
Yes. What show did we just
Well,
watch?
hold on. Hold on. They can't see this.
Oh.
For you. This is for you guys. Ready?
Okay.
We're opening the book now.
We're opening a book.
I hate you.
He's
Yeah,
got a
let
picture.
me see that. Let me see that.
I
Let me see
guess.
that.
No, we don't. We can't
No,
close.
you can't
no, we don't
close it till
No, we don't close the book
Okay.
until after. You didn't listen to
I'll
the
tell you
last
what.
episode.
Yes.
So
We
open
closed
it.
the book in the
We
last
closed the
episode.
book, and that's
You
the
ready?
book.
Alright,
I
so
told
we
you.
don't have that book open?
Open
Yeah,
it up.
we opened the
Can I
book.
Can I see the book?
Yes.
And he hit that.
He hit me with Pinocchio.
Wow.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's the audience.
That's our live studio audience.
Where is it?
You didn't notice them?
Put it away. Put it
You
away.
didn't notice
Put
them
it
on
away.
your way in?
Put it away. Put it away. I hate you guys.
Yeah.
You didn't notice them on your way
Oh
in?
my god, no, they were invisible.
Yeah, they were just hanging there. Very cool.
I hate you guys.
Okay. And I hated that. Now I'm like, oh fuck it, bring it back.
All right. Danger 5.
Danger 5.
Beautiful, beautiful work of art, masterpiece.
It was great.
Speak. I'm gonna sit back and I
we had a damn near. Remember when we first started watching Pompidou,
Yes.
and we couldn't stop laughing at the first like 2 minutes.
Literally 1 minute in, I remember you stopped it. 1 minute 6 seconds, and we were all just dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, same shit happened.
Yeah.
Exact same shit happened.
Who wants to summarize what caused the uproarious laughter?
I couldn't tell you.
Well,
I wish
see,
I could.
I
just too
know
much.
why it was so funny for me.
It was just too much.
It was the fact that it was very low budget. They were using like toys or bad CGI. It was one or the other and no in between.
No, it was
Well,
toys.
They had
It
the
was
two,
toys.
It was
the
toys.
two- yeah, they had the new two Nazi blimps
Yes.
in France.
And you could see the strings holding them up.
Yes,
They were clearly paper as well.
that is
Yes.
true.
They were two-dimensional.
Now, are they blimps or are they zeppelins?
Hit
I'm
yourself.
Not sure if there's a difference.
No.
No, there is.
Dos
there?
There
Zeppelin.
is. I believe Zeppelins are for mass transport.
And
Okay.
they're made out of lead.
Regardless, they're dirigibles.
Well, not anymore.
They were never made out of lead.
That's a
true.
band.
No, they had no.
Red
but no.
Zeppelin.
Oh, Zeppelins had they utilized lead paint.
But that's why the Hindenburg went.
No, that
No,
was a combination of the skin was highly flammable along with the hydrogen gas thing.
Why would you ever use hydrogen gas on something that's highly flammable?
Because it's the
Duh.
lightest thing.
Duh! Why would you
my
do
God.
such a? You know what? I agree with you, bro.
They also
Yeah.
did.
You
They
know,
also really
those
didn't
are
know
the questions
really
that keep me up at night. Why would you use hydrogen in a fucking?
Why would you drive a boat into an iceberg? Come on.
I have a. Oh, you want to hear a fact about that?
I already read facts about it today. I don't need to hear anymore.
Don't hear theories about it.
No, this is a fact.
Just a fact.
Yeah, this is a fact.
Fact. They just quoted
So-
Pink Panther.
The good Pink
As long
Panthers,
as you
right?
don't quote Mr. Mom.
We should. That's what we should do sometime. Is a marathon of those.
Oh god, I'll hate myself.
They're so good.
I'm about to have an orgasm. Go ahead.
Okay, so they were headed towards the iceberg.
Yeah.
Dun, dun. And shut up. And so they got the call to, I believe it was turn left, was what was said, and they meant turn the wheel left so the boat would go right.
Wow.
But so they turned the boat left.
Right.
Had they turned it right, there was enough room to where they wouldn't have scraped against the side of the iceberg. Wow. And they would have passed it.
amazing.
I find that
It's
awesome.
it's weird because one thing. It's like
Yeah.
just one thing goes different.
How fucking hard is it to add in that extra fucking little device so when you turn the wheel right, the boat turns right?
That's very.
You know?
convenient. That is very.
There's also a theory about the Titanic that the reason that it sank as quickly as it did
George W. Bush.
was that there were no.
Titanic
there
is
is
the
that.
greatest
There's also
picture
that.
on the internet.
Is this a theory or a hypothesis?
Hypothesis.
Okay.
An unfounded hypothesis. That the reason it sank so quickly was that there were so many time travelers on the boat trying to prevent it from sinking that it added enough weight on it to make it sink faster.
I've heard this.
That's great.
That's clearly fact, actually.
Ironically,
no argument.
Ironically, also a plot point of a future Danger 5 episode. That's going to be one of the next. Yeah,
probably.
How do you know this?
Or it might be part of Kung Fury.
Kung Fury.
Kung Fury.
Anyway,
So the blimps.
to the blimps.
They drop down these little claw machine types claws.
Which I was praying that it would miss and not actually pick up the Eiffel Tower on the first try.
I think it'd be funny if it closed but not all the way.
Yeah, and then lifted, it just went straight off.
Like a really shitty claw
Just
machine.
omen of the last minute.
So it,
Yeah.
it took two Nazi blimps to drop two claws onto the Eiffel Tower and then lift it off of its foundations and
Clear
then
it.
carry it away.
Yes.
So, right. So...
And that's when we paused.
Well,
No,
no.
we did not.
There was definitely
Oh,
a talking
yeah.
dog.
There was a talking dog. There was a suicide.
And a guy shot himself in the mouth.
There was a girl. The
First
first time.
it was a girl.
It,
And that's where we
he,
stopped
she,
it.
shit? I don't know. That's my thing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's his thing now.
I don't like that.
But yeah, it was. I think it was like Pompidou, where we didn't expect it to be that ridiculous.
It hit the ground running.
I'll tell you.
Impossible to do.
All
By
right.
the way.
Here's Nico's take.
Well, MythBusters did it.
Let me tell you
They
why.
did.
What?
Hit the ground
Calm
running.
down.
It's impossible, apparently.
Is-
according to
You know what else is impossible? Lifting the Eiffel Tower with two blimps.
That's true.
No, totally plausible.
That's true. We did just watch a documentary about
We
it.
did just watch it.
Documentary.
You can call it that.
Let's watch it more, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you why I am in love with Danger 5. I am
In love already.
I'm in love. We have fallen in
No,
love.
I am. It's great.
I've already proposed and we have wedding plans already.
Is it a spring wedding?
Yes, it's an Arab spring wedding.
Is it a
actually.
winter wedding?
It's not a winter wedding. Winter weddings tend to end in rape, so I'm gonna.
Where did you read this? What?
I Game of Thrones season 5 episode 6. I think, whatever that was.
9? Episode 9.
Probably not.
It's usually the episode.
No,
before
no,
the
no,
finale. No.
No, he's talking about the Senza.
Oh, the Sansa
Ramsay.
one. Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
This
This show hit me over the head with so much greatness. This was an atomic bomb of comedy, is what this was. The goal of this was to to compact just as much shit as they could in 1 minute and to have it explode all at once in this amazing mix of just brilliance. We went from a bunch of blimps on strings, lifting the Eiffel Tower with claws, to a woman killing herself because the Eiffel Tower got lifted up, to a dog running into the room and barking the title of the episode within a minute. And I could not stop laughing the entire time. This was an all-you-can-eat buffet of comedy.
It was great.
Then, we follow it up with one of the most brilliant comedic choices I think I have ever seen on any film or television program. We see a bunch of people sitting in silence. I thought the silence of this episode was so great that, oh my god, all of this happened, and now we're just gonna hang out.
Drinking at 9 in the morning.
Play chess, and use telekinetic power.
Against the telekinetic Lucky Cat.
Yep.
This show, anything goes on this show. There are no laws. There's no rules.
There was an Eagle Birdman.
That was the leader of the group. They have some kind of telekinetic powers, and telepathic powers that are never really they don't explain it at all. It's just gonna happen sometimes.
We had two things of it. We had the drink.
The drink.
Yeah,
there's,
he
like,
boiled it.
So the
What was
wink.
the other one?
They winked at each other.
the
and there was
winking.
subtitles with the wink.
Yes.
There was a subtitle for the way
There was subtitles
Now-
with the wink.
Yeah.
this is going to be the problem now that we're going to be talking about this show for it's looking like 8 episodes.
Yeah, I
to
think
recap
we're
the
doing
whole-
it for both seasons.
Yes, the whole series. To theorize about this, to come up with certain theories about how this universe works.
It would need to be grounded. And it's not.
It's not. Because this show is literally, alright guys, what do we got? And we are just trying to come up with the most outlandish, outside the box things possible.
But as I mentioned to you before, we have another idea for how we're going to sum things up, right? Which I mentioned, right?
Yes.
So I think that's a better
I'm
option.
really
route this
excited
time.
about that option.
I think that's a better
too.
route.
Yeah. How we're gonna talk about this though, in the sense of anything goes in this world. The possibilities are truly endless here.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I don't know. I think that's what I appreciated, as opposed to Pompidou, which was a show that had a lot of boundaries. You couldn't really talk. What's the word? Talk.
Then there was a lot of dialogue
Yeah.
in this episode in the show, and a lot of it not English.
Still talking dogs and talking birds, though.
Yeah.
Still talking dogs and talking birds.
Yeah.
And
Literally,
Puppet Dog.
everything
What's with
we've
us and
seen,
Puppet Dogs?
everything we've seen so far, every single episode of this podcast we've done has had a talking dog and a talking bird.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Because also, Antichrist had a
Antichrist
fox
had the
and
fox
a fucking raven.
and the crow. Yeah.
And
Chaos Reign.
so, everything we've fucking seen has had a talking dog and a fucking talking bird. Do you understand? I don't know how.
Maybe just more common than we think.
I don't think
Apparently.
it is. I mean, I guess there's Big Bird.
Yeah, that's true.
He's retiring.
Yeah.
Do you hear about this?
Yeah.
What?
Retire?
Yeah. They're not
He's
going to
a-
have Big Bird on Sesame Street anymore.
He's a puppet bird. How does he retire? Does he have like a 401k plan? What
Yes.
is that what he's doing?
Yes.
What do you mean they're not going to have
He's
him?
flying south for the winter.
They're
It's-
putting him. They're gonna put him down.
Oh.
Oh.
Bastard.
Oh! KFC made an offer they couldn't.
So wait, why are they not having him? What?
I was gonna say,
Oh.
you mean President Jack Miller?
Because
Because
I know they got.
he looks like the colonel,
Who's Jack Miller?
the president of CCSU. How do you?
I've never
The
seen
school that you go to.
I've
You're
never
gonna-
seen a picture of our president.
He just imagine the colonel.
Yep. That's the president.
Here you go.
Can we discuss the new colonel?
Fucking.
It's fucking obnoxious.
Creepy, right?
His voice is
There's
the
a new
worst.
loud.
There's a new colonel.
That's the dude from SNL, right? What's his face? Daryl Hammond. That's Daryl Hammond from
It's
SNL.
creepy. Yeah, he is. It's
amazing.
creepy.
It's amazing.
He's creepy.
I love him.
So I'd like to
yeah.
just butt in here a little bit. The stylistic choices that make Danger 5
Amazing.
so great is just it's shot like it's like the camera quality genuinely looks like it's a 50s TV show about World War II. Like it's
yeah,
got
they
that kind of
actually
quality
use
to it.
crappy cameras.
They got the crappy
Or they-
audio that's
or
like
they added
slightly
grain.
off.
Yeah,
And everything was 50. Like the house was very 50s.
they purposely aligned the fucking audio slightly off, like maybe
Yeah, that
2
took
frames,
effort.
2 frames or
Yeah.
something.
It took effort.
Unnecessary.
But brilliant.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
I would like to say, I think my favorite part about the show so far is that I haven't seen Matt Lucas's name on it. That
He had
I
an issue
think,
with Matt Lucas.
really, it's just been
It's been a breath of fresh air.
yeah, you know, it's I think it's 100% true that as long as Matt Lucas doesn't write it, it'll be good.
I think that's a law. I think that is when you take like a TV writing class. I think that's the first thing that they
It's
tell you.
the Lucas law.
Don't work with. It's the Lucas law.
Matt Lucas, George Lucas, just don't do it.
Yep.
Wow.
You're putting George Lucas. Okay.
Because of
Did
the
you
prequels.
see the Did you see the pre-sequels? He wrote those. He didn't write the first three.
He didn't write the first 3. He created the universe.
Also, they're not called
True.
pre-sequels. But I kind of like
no,
that. phrase.
I said prequels.
He said pre-sequels.
He said pre-sequels.
Regardless.
Is that what you call them?
This is important.
The next ones are the prequels.
You call them
Sprinkled for short.
pre-sequels. It's pretty great.
good.
Yeah, Lucas, not good. Lucas
No.
Brodowski, Lucas.
I like Lucas Brodowski.
I don't know if he listens. He might listen.
I like him.
He definitely doesn't listen. Yeah, that is a good rule.
Yeah.
Keep your Lucas away.
The Lucas rule. I like that.
Here is the thing about Danger 5, and this was striking to me. Pompidou, bad show.
Yes.
Bad show.
Just all around bad.
Danger 5, legitimately good comedy.
Fantastic
Right?
comedy.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, yeah.
it is a good show. I mean, like,
Terribly offensive.
horribly offensive, But like,
Yeah,
there's good, clever
But I
writing
think that's
on
like
this.
sort
shit.
of the point behind it.
Yeah, it's got that it's playing off just how offensive that those like the female cliches characters were
The
in the
French
50s.
cliches,
The French all the cliches. They're playing off the 50 stereotypes.
the American cliche where he would do anything to defend his
Yeah.
country
It like we
to
were
the point where
arguing
he would
about this.
abandon the team.
American
This
is the-
cliche.
this is also the first non-British
tapioca cliche.
Yeah, because we were
Which is good.
arguing about this when we were watching it.
What?
'cause we were pretty sure it was an Australian show, and it is an Australian show, but it's like it's hammering in like the America is great kind of thing so much that we were like, wait, or is it American?
It's an
But
Australian show about America.
I
But I don't think
it's
I don't
making-
think
I
it
think
was.
it's I think it's making fun of American World War II propaganda.
I think what it is, yeah, it's making fun of us, and they're like, well, this is how they see them,
Right.
so let's do it that way.
Yeah. There's legitimately good social commentary.
Yeah.
There is legitimately good parody. This is actual, like, the whole Godzilla, as you said, 50s spy show, sort of not aligning the voices correctly.
Yeah.
Like, there's actual good stuff in here. Still kind of confused by the whole suicide motif. Not exactly where we're.
Yeah, I don't know why they
that.
put that
It's
in.
weird. It's weird. I'm gonna go with it, but it's weird.
I mean, the first time was funny.
Oh, it was funny every time.
Yeah,
I don't think it was funny every time.
If you
funny.
just-
it was
yeah.
funny
Well,
because it was so ridiculous.
Should
It
we
was
explain
so,
what that
like,
is, though? Like, I mean, it's not just people killing themselves. It's like, basically, it seems like every time someone disappoints the Fuhrer, they pull a gun, put it in their mouth, and pull the trigger.
Either when they disappoint the Fuhrer or when hope is lost, like when the French rebels shot themselves in the mouth
That's true.
when the Eiffel Tower was
More specific. It's anytime something's just not going great. That's when they can look it up.
And then,
It's-
yeah, oh yeah.
It's
Yep.
if you're having a bad day. Guess it's
kill
time.
yourself.
Guess it's time.
And can we talk about the fucking guy who every time someone he knows dies, they tell their dying words to him are their perfect drink mix.
Yeah.
And then he makes it.
He
With no self. Yeah, it's. I think that that's sort of. I'm not gonna say genius, but it was a very smart choice.
Why was it a smart choice?
Because when you look back on like 50s thrillers, and even like 60s, even like the old like Dr. No,
Yep.
and all of
Bill
those,
Bond movies, yeah.
it's surrounded by this sort of central team or person who drinks a lot,
Yes.
smokes a lot,
Yes.
and kicks ass.
Seeming they're a man.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
And that's what they smoked a shit ton. One of them fired a cigarette out of his gun into the chick's
That
mouth.
was great. Can I bring something else up about the cigarettes? The scene when the American was that when the gas was being spread.
Yeah.
And then he's smoking, he's fine, and the guy's gagging. He's like, "Hey, is that one of those military grade cigarettes that coats your lungs with what was it, menthol, so that you're completely impervious to poisonous gas?" And he's just like, "Yup."
I'm surprised you remember the exact line.
It was.
I
It
remember
was
the exact line.
perfect.
No, it was good.
It's like he has a script in front of him.
But
Well, he does have that piece of paper in front of him with all the words on it, so.
He's the intern.
I mean,
that's
yeah,
what
I
his
mean,
job is.
That's-
It is my job to remember everything and then to remind Nico that Tuesdays are a thing.
Right. Exactly.
He's fact checking. Yeah.
so I think it was sort of it's perfect that like their dying wish isn't like
Is a drink.
is a
Yeah.
drink.
Is a
It just fits in with the whole idea of super spy, super agent. They drink a lot.
Yeah.
Type
Speaking of which, though, Nick brought up a very good point that in most cases, those people happen to be males. Not a very empowering show for the women. The ladies,
Very-
not
very much so
exactly.
not.
And I hope and I think that it's playing off of the female stereotypes of those kind of shows from the 50s. Because
yeah, it
otherwise,
certainly
it's just offensive.
No, it is. It
Yeah, no,
absolutely
it's
is.
so
it
is.
has to be.
It's making fun of the times.
They keep getting captured. They keep having like their clothes torn off so their bras are showing.
And they
stuff
slap
like
them when they
that.
talk
Yeah,
True.
they
Like, it's
literally
pretty bad.
slap them when they talk.
in the face and say,
Women don't speak.
That was an actual line in the episode. Not okay.
No, not
For the
not.
record,
It's pretty funny.
it was a German who said it.
It's pretty funny.
That's true.
The
It was
first time,
it was Goebbels.
the first time,
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
or the second time actually, I
Second,
should say.
yeah,
the first
yeah.
time was I
And then
think
the first one was
it was one of the yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that ongoing joke. I found it very hilarious.
No, I think it's hilarious.
Maybe it's the half German part of me.
And
Maybe it's my Nazi side that is bringing this out.
I'd also like to point, because I don't think we've fully described the leader of this group, the Birdman. It's literally a man wearing like a blue suit with like a red tie, if I remember correctly. And he just
I don't think you are, but okay.
He's got some kind of suit on.
I think he's a black suit.
He's got some kind of suit on. And he's got like a mascot eagle head on.
If your
And
high
the-
school
the
mascot
beak-
was the Eagles.
And the beak just opens and closes. And at one point he drinks like what was it?
Oh my god, he drinks a mixed drink.
Yeah, he drank. It was a fucking. It was a
Bangkok Sunrise.
Bangkok Sunrise, and he's just like,
No,
and that's how he drinks.
Yeah, it was no liquid came out.
No, it's great. It reminded me of Cookie Monster in a way, where Cookie Monster never actually eats a cookie.
That's true.
He just sort of
Yeah.
He just is like smushes them,
Yeah.
and then people just accept it.
But again, like even that one came out, it just kept hitting you with just randomness. Like, oh my god, here's an eagle.
Like
now.
yeah, from how was it 25 minutes long? From minute 0 to minute 25.
Yeah.
Nothing was obvious.
Yeah.
No,
It was
weird.
unrelenting.
It was
Like
great.
like the eighth wonder of the world was Hitler. He
Oh,
stole
yes.
all the
Yeah,
monuments.
that's-
This is the plot.
That's right. We didn't even talk about the actual plot
Yeah,
of
he
the fucking
stole.
episode.
So Hitler, not Hitler. What's his?
It was Goebbels.
Goebbels.
Goebbels, his
Goebbels.
what was it? His propaganda wizard.
Yep.
Yes.
Sort of the
he-
Smithers to his Mr. Burns.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
That's the reference
stole-
we're going for.
Of course.
He stole like the Statue of Liberty, the Eiffel Tower, the Taj Mahal,
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
the Tower of Pisa, the Colosseum,
Like the big monuments.
Sphinx, the huge monuments in the world, and created a giant Hitler.
super monument.
As a surprise for Hitler's birthday.
Yes.
This episode was to celebrate Hitler's birthday party.
Yeah.
And
It sounds like we're having like heat dreams,
It does.
but we're not.
This
And
is
This is the plot.
And-
It's the same issue as when you're trying to talk about the SpongeBob movie with the magic flying space dolphin who watches over the universe and is part of the Illuminati.
and he also raps.
And who raps.
That's the new SpongeBob movie. I haven't
That's-
seen the new SpongeBob
it's-
movie.
It's great if you're like stoned.
Is it?
Or if you want to be stoned,
Either way.
it's
Yeah.
mesmerizing.
But it's
in
the,
that
it's
way.
the same. You try to describe what happened in the episode, and people are like,
You're
No.
making shit up. You're
No.
making shit up.
Or
No, I
then
swear to
the
God.
females get captured by the Nazis so that they can dance for Hitler, which is where the title of the episode comes from.
I danced for Hitler.
So the women get captured, and Hitler is obviously, he comes to check him out. He's obviously smitten with the blonde hair, blue eyes.
Right.
I don't blame him. Blame him.
But then I don't
Okay,
remember
she
what
looked like she was
nationality
from.
it was.
She looked like she was from the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
She reminded me of Alicia Silverstone,
I want to say she was the Australian one.
and I think
think
and
she
I think
was.
she's gorgeous.
But there was the dark hair one. I think she was Italian. The one that got jealous.
I
of
want
her?
to say
okay,
Italian.
but that's Mussolini. I don't think that's right.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what nationality.
I don't think she's
she would be.
Italian. Probably Spanish.
She might have been Russian. She
Ooh.
was speaking like a Slavic language.
Ooh, you're right. Yeah, the other
Slavic
dude.
language.
The dude was Spanish.
What
I
is
thi- yeah, I
so-
think-
what
What
is
dude is
Slavic?
There's the Spanish dude.
What's Spanish?
On the Danish 5 team.
Russia,
he was
Ukraine,
Spanish.
that
No,
area.
he was French.
He was French?
Who's French?
Marcel was French.
Yeah.
Then she's
The
probably Spanish,
the
right?
red-haired guy was British.
Oh, she must be Russian.
Then there was the American.
Then there was the
the
American,
Australian.
and then the
the Ameri-
Australian woman.
By the way, we're not referring to the American. We're calling him douchebag Jon Snow from now on.
Why?
That is
Because he looks like
because
douchebag Jon
Because
Snow.
he looks like Jon Snow and he's a
Yeah, but
douchebag.
Back to what I'm saying.
Jon
The
Snow.
presumably Russian woman who was also captured legitimately got so jealous of the other girl for Hitler being attracted to her that she left her chained up when she went to escape.
In the Nazi dungeon,
Yes.
which we're skipping over.
German dungeon porn.
They were legitimately getting like branded with a branding iron with the swastika on their chest.
Yeah.
Which is-
And Hitler just waltzing in.
Yep.
I like to think that Hitler had his pulse on every single part of the Nazi regime.
Like he
Yeah.
just walked around.
that to me is amazing because that's how the show is portraying it. It's just Hitler's always hanging out.
What is that? Yeah.
He's taking a trip.
Well, that's how it happened.
Yeah, to the local concentration camp.
This show is fact.
I
Yeah.
guess it is.
This is how it happens.
It is a historical documentary.
It's just like, oh yeah, look at you. You know,
So-
I love that.
And I love that they included the patented emergency Nazi button.
Yep. There was an emergency Nazi button in the car that produced
Dispense
knockout
gas.
gas.
Yes.
Yes.
It was everything about this. I don't think there was a single thing where I was like, no. Like everything was like, like
Oh,
That's
or,
fair.
Or they
Like-
they went the giant Hitler that they made out of the monuments. The Statue of Liberty was like the arm reaching out for the
Hail Hitler.
Hail
Hail Hitler. And so they all get up there, and then
After killing all of the Nazis
After killing all the
at his
Nazis.
birthday party, and Hitler,
except Hitler.
except
'cause
Hitler,
he
Hitler got
escaped.
away.
He escaped.
Hitler's the only
Hitler
one that
got
got
away.
away.
Because
With his sweet
as
mouth.
you know, as always, kill Hitler.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So they
Ooh, that could be our ending.
Ooh,
I like it. I like
This
it.
could be our thing.
Okay.
so it is. Then the Statue of Liberty is apparently also a rocket.
Yes.
Just rockets off of the rest of them. The rest of the monuments explode,
So the only one left in the world is the Statue of Liberty.
and then the freaking the British guy is going on this this end monologue of, you know what? People don't need monuments in this world to remind them not to kill themselves.
Yeah.
They only need one thing.
And it starts with L. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. They're like, shut up.
And then all of a sudden,
And then there was a commercial.
Yeah, a commercial for breath mints, if I remember correctly.
Starring the dead guy.
Starring the dead guy, the dead friend of Marcel.
yeah, product placement.
Yep.
Yes.
Product
I
placement.
don't understand this show.
No one does.
Just
But
watch
that's
it,
why
guys.
it's amazing.
Just
It's
watch
so
it.
This we said you guys needed to watch Pompidou. No, you need to watch Danger 5.
You'll hate yourself less for this one.
That's true.
I think so. I honestly,
'Cause I watched Pompidou. I hated myself.
Yeah,
I
I-
hate myself a lot.
I think the reason why we did Pompidou is because it is the worst show we've ever seen. I don't think Danger 5 is that at all. I think Danger
it's,
5
it's up there.
it is the
it's-
weirdest show.
It's still
that
oh,
I've ever
yeah.
seen.
It still qualifies as
not
a.
But
quite
it's
weird-
still-
not quite the weirdest for me because I've watched
course.
Xavier Renegade Angel.
We
Yes.
don't know what that is.
Don't. It's weird. It's fucking weird. It was.
I
was one
say
of-
that's next, people.
if it-
it was
I
one of-
say that's next.
It was one of the 15-minute Adult Swim shows,
Oh, those are
like
bad.
like computer animated. It
Like
was
Clown
it was
Hospital.
no, not like that.
Clown
Have
Hospital?
you
It was
seen
like-
that?
That's
No,
great.
that's
that
a thing
show's-
on.
That show's fucking terrifying. It's
It's
Children's
Children's
Hospital.
Hospital.
Oh yeah.
That
You're
show's
right.
fucking weird.
It just happens
No,
to have
It just
children.
happens to be a clown
This is
hospital.
weirder. It's a bad acid trip the entire way through.
I love it. We should take acid and watch it.
No, it's
Nico,
a bad idea.
what would you like to partake in the acid taking?
Sure. Let's do it. I watched.
Good, because we put them in your fries.
Hey!
I watched Serbian.
This is
film
all
at-
a dream.
I watched Serbian film at 6 in the morning. What is?
No,
what's
again,
in
the
last?
fries you ate before we watched Danger 5 were actually mixed with acid. We just watched just a regular World War II documentary.
It was. Okay.
That's good. That was good.
Favorite scenes, everyone.
Oh,
Oh.
of course,
Oh, no.
of course.
Are we there
Okay.
already? We're there already?
We're about there, yeah,
I
dude.
don't even know.
Oh, fuck.
This is just such an
Um,
obscure fucking show.
It's something.
It's not like.
I got one.
Okay.
Okay. Sort of a little backstory as to why this is my
Oh
favorite.
God.
In Family
This shouldn't
Guy.
take long at all.
In Family Guy,
Yeah.
my all-time favorite scene is Lois is running for like school board president, and she says she was told every answer you say should be 9/11.
Yes.
And somebody asked, like, what are you going to do about the school lunches? And she goes, 9. Take a pause, and everyone gasps. And she says, 11. And everyone fucking cheers.
Oh yeah, I know where
Yeah,
you're
You
going.
know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You son of a bitch.
So, at the end of the episode, there's just one of the puppet dogs. Apparently, it's Hitler's dog.
Yes.
So,
And they all know this. They all
they
know.
all know it's Hitler's dog.
Even
And
though
it's sitting there.
The
What's-
Jessica Rabbit of
What's
dogs.
stranger to me
It's
is I'm
in-
wondering how Danger 5 got an exact replica of Hitler's dog. And where is Hitler's dog in all of this?
That's a good question.
We haven't actually seen Hitler's actual dog. We've just heard.
Maybe they killed Hitler's dog and they used its carcass and they put robot stuff in it. And
Wouldn't
they
we
turned it
know
into a
about
robot
that?
dog.
No.
No, but the dog you're talking about, it
Would
had
we?
like, 2 little Nazi flags sticking
Yeah,
out the
it
back
had
of its
2
head.
Nazi flags, right? And it was just sitting there.
On
And
stage.
everyone's like,
Dead
really
silent.
quiet.
It's dead silent.
And then it just barks. It goes woof.
Yeah.
But the subtitle says Germany, and everyone fucking goes nuts.
Yes.
Hitler was
Isn't that-
crying.
Yep.
Yes.
He was tearing up.
It was an emotional
and
time for the Nazi
and he
fan.
said, and he said, Wunderbar.
Wunderbar. Yes.
And
Except not quite like that, because that...
because it sounded like moaning.
Yeah.
That's just how I talk.
And when we say puppet dogs, we legitimately mean it was like from the shoulders up of the dog. It looked like it seems like that was the puppet, and it was literally someone had its hand in the mouth, making the mouth move.
Matt Lucas borrowed this dog.
No, because he had like a full dog.
That's true.
True.
This is literally just a dog head. It's just cleverly framed.
But again, it works with the whole idea of it being a 50s parody. Because
Yeah.
that's all they had back then to do. If they were going to do a robotics thing or something like that. So that's my favorite scene.
Okay.
All right.
Intern.
Oh fuck! I don't think
You gotta go back in your
it's
cage. So give you your thing.
There were so many scenes to choose from. I mean,
Pick one.
I think the scene when we're introduced.
You only get one.
The scene when we introduce the characters, just when they're sitting in silence, they're drinking at 9 a.m. There's the chess match against the telekinetic Lucky Cat. They're having drinks. Marcel is making drinks for people, and one of them's like, he's like, "Oh, how's your drink?" And he's like, "It's less than satisfactory."
No, he said satisfactory.
It's satisfactory. And then it's like there's some dramatic music, close up zoom of like Marcel's face, and then it pans back over to the drink, and the drink starts bubbling. And he's like, "How about now?" And he's like, "Above satisfactory." And that's also the scene when the fucking it was the American, right, that shot the gun.
Yes.
He loaded a pistol with a cigarette and shot it into the Australian girl's mouth.
Didn't you just say like, "Hey, shut up," and then shoot it
Yeah,
at
or
her?
he's like
like,
loosen up or something like
Yeah, he's
that.
like, loosen up. And
She's
shot
like-
it, and she just catches it.
Because Marcel was like, "What do you want to drink?" He's like, "It's 9 a.m. Don't you guys see a problem with drinking at 9 a.m?"
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
It was so good.
Caution. I'm about to reference Mr. Mom.
Of course you are!
That reminded me, ironically, in a scene of Mr. Mom.
Nobody talks more about Mr. Mom.
That's right.
Still don't know what it is.
I'm the
You
foremost.
haven't seen it?
I don't even. It's not even that I haven't seen it. I don't even know what it is.
It's a... You don't need to know what it is.
You do though.
No.
I'm the foremost Mr. Mom expert I think on the planet.
Yeah.
He makes
Apparently-
references to Mr. Mom just to see if people get it. Like,
Apparently,
on a daily
he's been
basis.
doing this since day one, and I have not caught on to a single one.
I have. I drop in Mr. Mom references.
I caught
great.
one a while ago.
Yeah.
So
And it was the only one I caught. I haven't found one.
So he's jealous of his wife's boss because he thinks that he's hitting on her or whatever. So when
You're explaining this to me. As if
so
I would.
so the boss comes to the home at
It's a movie.
the boss comes home to pick up the wife for something. They're going on some trip, and he's got to impress her and seem like this macho guy. So he comes into the house and he has this chainsaw because he's renovating his house to show. And it's like, and he goes up to him and goes, "Hey, want a beer?" And he goes, "It's 8 a.m." And he cracks one open anyway and starts drinking it with his
Pull it
chainsaw.
Okay. Sounds right.
Yeah. So that reminded me of that anyway.
Okay.
My favorite scene. Jesus Christ. I think just the opening for epicness. I think it was just
With the zeppelins
the
and
blimps and the
it was just like it was a smoothie of awesomeness, just smashed into one.
Right?
I thought it was really good. One scene I did like in particular too was when the girl found the plans to the blueprint,
Oh, yeah!
and she comes in with like this little what do you call
What are those
those
fucking things called when you're a
The
kid?
Viewmaster.
Viewmaster.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Her
You dropped the
photo.
audience.
It's alright. Fuck the audience.
Wow!
I meant the one we have with us, not you at home.
Guys,
No,
guys,
guys.
we love the audience.
No,
I hate you.
but did you mean like fuck him as in fuck him, or fuck him as like fuck him?
Like, I mean, whatever.
Like
they're
Bill
into.
Clinton? Fuck him. Or...
Find me on Twitter, Tacky Slacks. Let me know what you want.
I could bend it.
So yeah, that is not a quote.
Yes, it is.
We will pretend that never
I have
happened.
the weirdest
happened.
boner right now.
That's wow.
We,
Way to reference earlier today.
I know, right? That's a comeback.
For anyone who's interested, we are willing to rent Nick out for a price. Private parties.
I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm here a little late to the party on this. You want to cut in on this action? We're gonna offer something a little more to the table.
I want a 10%
Yeah,
royalty.
you can have it.
Give it to him. I'm not your plaything to just toss around.
Not gonna be.
Shut up and go to your corner.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
Me favorite scene.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have to go on the other spectrum. The end.
Yes.
After everything, credits. Just them all just standing around in
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking...
Yeah.
They're standing in their room, all just drinking. The Eagle guy's there drinking.
There was a Nazi.
There's girls everywhere, and they're all just, drinking. And there's just... That's it. That's all there is. Smoking and drinking, and credits rolling.
That's pretty good.
But in particular, the aspect of it that I liked was it ends. The credits end, and then it goes to like the quarter of the screen, and on the right side it says next week, and then it's like shows like the next episode or something, and it does that for maybe 1 second, and then it's like Netflix just fakes you out, and it just pulls the quarter screen back in, and
I
it's just
did
like,
that.
oh, that was you. It was hilarious to me at the time, so
I did that.
that's okay.
You thought Netflix was pranking you?
It was just really funny because all of a sudden it goes to the quarter screen and then it just immediately comes to the full screen again. It's like
Well, because
next week and it has the Eagle guy just telling you what's happening.
Yeah, and I love that.
Can we-
I love that happens too. They
we
tell
talk-
you what's gonna happen next week.
Can we talk about the preview?
Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, but I want to say one thing real quick.
Okay.
The Eagle Man.
Yes.
I want to point out that I wish I remember the name, and I know you will for some fucking reason, Brian. You will know the name, but the fucking disc-headed robot from Power Rangers.
Oops.
Oh fuck! I don't remember the name.
Oh
of that.
shit! What is his name? It's like it starts with a Z, I think, or
It
something.
does.
Zerg? No.
No.
Not Zug.
Zerg is from Toy
Yeah,
Story.
whatever. Anyways,
I'll
This fucking-
I'll do some fact checking.
this whoever's
What's
under.
Zorg? What was
Zerg.
Zorg?
Zerg is...
No, what was Zorg? You said
Zorg.
Zorg.
Let's just wait a moment. We'll wait for the Google search to kick
Yeah.
in.
This is why we have an intern now.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. That's what our intern does for us. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead. Robot.
Anyway,
head.
Whoever is under this eagle hat is the same person as this robot. Just the way he talks and like moves around. It's just like
like you're convinced?
I'm convinced. Yeah, the fucking head just bobbles
That
left
is
and right.
quite an IMDb page. Like, yeah.
I,
He's got headshots or whatever. Like, yeah, like my specialty is really when putting giant masks.
Put a
on.
mask on.
Alpha 5?
was that what it was?
Alpha 5.
Alpha
Yep.
5. This is his
Oh, yeah.
fourth show. Danger 5.
Oh.
Alpha 5.
Ooh.
Something with a B5. Something with a C5. I'm sure if we look into this, we'll find it. Because whenever I make up shit, it
Babylon
works somehow.
5.
What is it?
Probably
Babylon
on Babylon
5.
5.
Babylon 5. Okay,
There you
there's
go.
C.
So it's C.
Jackson 5? No.
That's not close.
Did Babylon 5 have anything that wore like a hat on it or like a mask on its head or anything?
I never watched
We're gonna
Babylon
look
5.
into it.
We'll get
And
back to you.
Next fucking week.
This is
I'll tell you
This is
what
quite-
we find.
There's gotta
'cause
be a C, no?
There's gotta be, I'm sure.
Ben Folds 5.
Now, what was the name of the next episode?
Oh, I have no idea.
Lizard soldiers of the Third Reich.
Yep. Next week, they are fighting Nazi dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Which
It's
is
gonna be great.
That's also a common theme, it seems, among Nazi comedies.
Kinda.
Which
Nazi zombies. Yeah.
we will talk about later.
Ooh, that's a tease.
As a tease for you.
Tease.
Yeah. This was incredible. This was absolutely incredible. Any final thoughts here on Danger 5, our new project?
I was always excited to come with you guys and watch Pompidou.
Mhm.
I am exponentially more excited to do Danger 5.
I'm very excited. It's a good project.
Yeah, I would be delighted to come back for all of these episodes.
Sweet.
Alright, and I know next week we're doing 2 episodes,
Yes.
so we just
To make
previewed.
it go by faster.
We might want to do what you guys did with Kill Me Then, where we between the episodes we have like a little bit of a talk about the episode, just
Yeah.
like a little quick thing.
I think
We
what we
could,
should,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
I
we'll
think
figure it out.
what we almost should do is
'Cause each episode has
we'll
a
do
plot.
one episode, record the podcast, and then because this is looking like it's a little short compared to Pompidou, only a little. So we'll do one episode, do our little 15-minute spiel, do the podcast, and then maybe go back, watch the other episode, come back, and just finish it up real quick.
Yeah, it I don't know. Yeah, we'll
Something like
see
that.
how it goes. It'll vary episode. It
Well,
depends what mood we're in.
We'll see
Yeah.
what we're doing.
You
We'll
know
figure it
what I mean?
out. So
I mean, there was no consistency really, except the fact that we started with Good Afternoon, ended with Naughty, and did it every Tuesday.
yeah.
That was
except for
that
last
was it.
Tuesday.
every Tuesday.
Well, not every.
Nico.
So
Except when you went to Japan for 3 weeks.
Well, hey, okay. but
hey, we pre-recorded.
that being said, though, we planned it,
That's true.
and you posted on Wednesdays.
That's true.
So
Okay. This was great. This is I'm glad we have a name now.
Yeah.
All we need is a theme song. We'll figure out that theme song shenanigans later, I
I'm
think.
sure they'll
can you do
hear
something
it.
for from Fiverr or something?
Yeah. Well, I could. Oh, I could.
It's not a bad
Right.
idea.
I could get a custom-made theme song. We should do that.
Yeah, we can all put in $1, and
Okay, cool.
And then we're one short.
All right.
$1.25.
So we got an ending slogan for this now.
We do.
And,
As always,
yep.
kill Hitler.
Kill Hitler.
Something like that.
We'll work on it.
Yeah.
No,
It'll be more
No,
synchronized
no,
next time.
No,
no.
Son, a disorganized shithole.
No.